Hello, and welcome back to this lovely little game. Something happened while I was playing this game alone, and I tried to record it, but OBS decided it didn't work. I accidentally beat the true ending of this game, and it was fucking awesome. So, this time, I only have one other thing that I really need to do, and that's to beat this game as a rogue. So, might as well try that. I'm going to go a far-sighted rogue, which means that my range damage is better, and that I gain +1 light radius so I can see a bit further. And this right here is my reward for beating the game. This. I think that's fucking awesome. Anyway, yeah, let's get started. Don't worry too much, by the way. This isn't going to be the only game I ever play on this channel from now on. I just want to record some more of this because I love this game. So I realised after rewatching the last episode, I didn't really explain much about this game. So this is your character. You can jump about 2 tiles high. There are various different weapons, and these stats right here are very bloody important. So strength affects your melee damage, dexterity affects your range damage and your attack speed, vitality increases your maximum health, so 1 vitality is 10 health. You can get negative stats as well. Intelligence affects the amount of spells you can hold. So, for instance, if you had magic missile with 1 intelligence, you could have like 12 charges, where if you had magic missile with 10 intelligence, you could have something close to like 20. It also affects how much damage it does. Luck affects your chances of critting. It affects your, well, chances of an attack missing, and it also increases your chances of getting better items. Defense is how resistant you are to physical damage, so if I had 1 defense, I'd take 1 less melee damage. Fire, ice, lightning, and poison resistance each contribute 25% resistance. That means it'll last less time. That means it'll last less time, and I'll take less damage from it. This over here is how much increased melee damage I deal, range damage, crit chance percentage, attack speed percentage, and movement speed. Now then, that was a good start. Let's try this again. By the way, I'm going to run this a few times until I get a decent run, which could take a while. Definitely going for that. That's a vitality potion. Oh, it's not very expensive. It also identifies further vitality potions. So for all I know, this black elixir could be a vitality potion. But I don't know because I haven't identified it yet, which is one other thing you can do. So you can use an identify scroll on pretty much any item now that I think about it. That was recharged, unfortunately. So to find out what something does, you have to use it or identify it with an identify scroll. For potions, I tend to do that unless I'm playing a mage, because mages have a certain skill called alchemy, which, first of all, the first skill level in that identifies all potions for you, which is so fucking helpful. It also identifies any potions that any of your friends might have. Oof, God, that was quite a bit like, wasn't it? Jesus. So yeah, potions can increase your stats, decrease your stats. That was really fun, actually. Ooh, a new bow already. So, when it comes to items that are equipped like weapons, you can switch between them. So, for instance, I can switch between my dagger and my unarmed. Doesn't matter if you have multiple melee weapons equipped, you will only get the stats from it when it is the weapon you are currently using, when you currently have equipped. Right, now let's see what this potion of vitality is. Okay. Yoink. Nice, regeneration. So regeneration heals 30 hit points, except for certain exceptions, such as if you're using the Snake Eater background, or if you have level 3 alchemy. I'm going too quick, aren't I? So, these are your levels. Very important, each class has different levels, unless you're playing random, in which case you get a random mix of different types of levels. So, this class has acrobatics, which is allows you to roll to dodge, and allows you to kind of slide down walls slower and wall jump, which is really helpful. I'm going to take that, that's quite nice. And after that, level 3 and level 4 are 20% chance to evade and 40% chance to evade physical attacks, so magic attacks aren't affected. Archery is the one I'm going to be going for, so you'll see that a lot. I'll be going for Dagger after. Shadow I don't usually bother with. It's not a bad skill by any means, I just forget how to use it. Shadow basically is a stealth. It's very, very handy. Oof. Lucky. All of these, by the way, do different things. So, you have the Bloody, which will take 33 health, or as much of its health as it can take without killing you, and give you a single stat. So it'll either be Dexterity or Strength. You can also sacrifice fairies to them to give yourself, I believe it's the same thing, or there might be more, I don't know. You have the Scholar, which you can toss books and scrolls to gain new book, or an enchant scroll. The only scroll that Scholar has ever given me is enchant, so I'm just going to assume that the only scroll it ever gives is enchant. The Deranged has a chance of dropping a unique scroll called the Scroll of Chaos, which inflicts a random effect. It can teleport you, it can set you on fire, it can heal you and everything around you, it does really weird shit. So, normally with bow, you kind of walk very slowly, and you can move up. Now I have full mobility when I'm aiming my bow, which is really fucking good. So, I can tell we have the rockworm boss this time, because you only ever get those lava when the rockworm is around. I've got 2 books of Flame Pillar. If I used them both, I'd have level 2 Flamethrower. But I don't really like Flame Pillar. Well, I find it quite boring. Not very useful. I would really like to get up there. Mass. Here's an example of intelligence. I so would have loved it if I found those spikes then. I would have found that really funny. That's the example of using your world to your advantage. You need to start a lot in this game if you couldn't tell. What peppermints? Can we go to... Ooh, I'll take those. Those are improved archery. Improved archery does exactly what it sounds like. Improves your archery. I'll take the potion of speed for knowing what the potion is. Ice ball. Not a bad spell by any means, but considering I'm playing a rogue, I only want the like really good spells like evil transformation or maybe fireball, but probably not. I'd have to have like 2 fireball books to make that actually worth it. Game. The smith has a chance of giving you an item. That is atrocious. How dare you? Had a chance of giving you an item when you throw items at it. The chance increases up to 5, to which I'm pretty sure you are guaranteed an item. I've never had it get to 6 items. I don't know if better items increase the chance of you getting... I don't know if throwing better items at it gives you a higher chance of getting better items, but I would assume so. But at the same time, I don't have any way to prove it, so do not quote me on it. A spike protection. I do not. Spike protection would be nice. Am I going runes? I don't need to go runes. I'm probably not going to because I just want to get a rune with rogue. Like a machine gun fire. Motherfucker! Why can't I aim today? Oof, right in the face. Ooh. Okay, that's a nice one. I mean, it starts off fantastic. -1 dex and -1 speed hurt a bit, but okay, I'll take the 100 health total. Alright, where's the ferry? Ferry is always on the second floor, by the way. But the ferry can be killed, so you need to be careful with them. What ferries do is if you take the campfire with you, every campfire from then on will give you +5 health. Doesn't sound like much, but it can add up to a lot when you get 3 of them. Ice Ball is... It's nice to spell, but... Oh, worth it. I'll chuck you one there, because I'll put one there. Definitely not. Nah, I just can't believe it. That was so, now, archery, my arrows bounce off the first thing they hit. They'll either bounce off, or if they hit an enemy, they'll carry on going where they were going. The archery gets very funny very quickly, because the next few skills get hilarious. You can pause the video if you want to, but it'll ruin the surprise. Aha! Don't ever drink things you don't know what are. I just did that because I had 2 of them. I thought it'd be funny. I was lucky it worked out for me. Not even really a skill I use, but you know. Well, so yeah, sometimes that can happen where it'll kill the enemy it hits, and usually the arrow will kind of lose like almost all of its momentum, but carry on a bit. But yeah, it's very rarely actually useful when that happens. I'll tell you what, playing as a rogue makes those eyebats so much easier to deal with. I know I used that. Like, it gave me no improvement. So potions and magic give you a temporary buff to your magical damage and gives you some charges back. Why did I unequip that? That's actually better than my dagger. That's actually really good. I was playing a wild thing right now, that'd be fantastic. Oof, fucking hell, that nearly killed me. Actually, no, I have boulder protection, never mind. So I should probably be explaining what these items I have do. Right, freezing, as you can imagine, has a chance to freeze the enemy and does extra damage to do with it. Venom means that it deals poison damage. So you have items that can be coated with poison, and that means that, well, they'll deal poison damage, but only temporarily. Envenomed means it's forever, which is really bloody good, by the way. If you ever played this enchant mage, had envenomed and enchanted your weapon fully, it's grand. Sink like a stone means that I cannot swim. I just sink to the bottom of pools. Keep with familiars means that I get every single familiar in the game. So you have compassionate familiar behind me, demonic familiar above me, and the sword that's kind of going around me is vengeful familiar. And what that means is if I take damage, the vengeful familiar will attack any enemies nearby. So if I dish out damage, the demonic familiar will fire fireballs. And if I take damage, the compassionate familiar has a chance to heal me for it. It's very nice. God, stop giving me flame pillar. I don't want it. I'm actually going to take that because I like dexterity. Boulder protection means that I take 1 damage from boulders now instead of being insta-killed by them. Jumping on enemies deals damage is pretty self-explanatory. If I jump on an enemy, it deals damage to them. You also have cursed versions of these though. If you equip a cursed item with a magical effect, it will actually usually be reversed. So jumping on enemies hurts your feet. Or shaky hands from trooped archery, which, well, basically means when you aim a bow, your hands just kind of shake absolutely insanely. That's really tasty. I think I have to pick that up. That's a very nice dagger. Put it in my bomb. I mean, what? God, I'm glad I'm not monetized. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, stop, man, he's dead. Aha! So, if you use a potion of poison on a weapon, you can coat it with poison, which temporarily gives it coated with poison until it wears off. So, on to the second area, the forest. So, now when I shoot an arrow, it'll go to the first target, and potentially into a second, provided it doesn't hit a wall, and, you know, momentum. That was the case of rebound, and this is really fun. Oof. Yeah, those hurt a lot, by the way. Hilariously, I haven't died to these often, but that's just because I'm usually so bloody careful around them, because they hurt so bad. Aha, the light. Now this shrine, if you pay it 20 gold, has a chance of healing you. Normally the first one doesn't heal you, because the more money you've paid it total, the higher chance it has to give you a better buff. Or heal, sorry. The deranged, which is that golden pot, has a chance to just give you random effects or things, but it'll take literally anything. It'll even take the room orbs that you need for the true ending, which I think is absolutely hilarious. If you chuck the rune orb in there, you are just done. Can't do true ending anymore. Oof, awful. Crossbow, you say? Random arrows plus 1 buck. Honestly, I prefer freezing arrows because I can aim. While weightless arrow sounds really good, it can actually really screw you over because you can't get the curves. It means you can't, yeah, basically curve your arrows over certain things. Intriguing, but I think I'll have to stick with my dagger. Oh, come on! Ah, oh, fuck it, I'll just leave it. What boss do we have? Oh, this is Chop. Basin of stupidity. That's actually intriguing, but it's a bit too much. Yeah, I'll take a potion. I've got 3 regeneration potions, which is really, really nice. Now, this is the deranged I was on about. If I get any bad potions, I can chuck them in here. This way you can't do anything with the negative potions. Ooh, Wisp Queen. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. How preposterous. How unexpected. It's from Edinburgh. Why am I getting a phone call from Edinburgh? What the fuck? Fuck, I'm just gonna not answer it. Oh, shit. Ooh. This is an example where penetrating arrows is really helpful. It's really good for the Wisp Queen because it means you can get straight past the Wisps and deal direct damage. Yes, the Wisp Queen is a joke, but when you have a melee character or knight against Wisp Queen, if you don't have some really good skills, it is awful to deal with a Wisp Queen. The mouse have dropped there. Okay then, let's go down. Oh, I should have done that. Let's check out what I got in the chest. Demonic base lad. Ooh, that's really, really nice. Shit. That's really annoying because I only just bought that bloody glass blade. Now, it's a damage downgrade, but the stats on that are really nice. Do I have any ID potions? I've identified that are bad. I don't particularly want quickness. You don't kill me. Ow. Yeah, he also has a chance to just do nothing, which is really, really mean. Very disrespectful. I can give you a bit of money. That's better. There is shackled on this floor. I do not believe there was, but look. Not shackled, sorry, scholar. So the best way to describe the scholar, which is the person you give your books and scrolls to, is they need 6 charges before they'll give you a book. They have a random chance of giving you a scroll. Ow. So 1 book equals 3 charges, a scroll equals 1 charge. So to get a basic book, you need 6 scrolls or 2 books. Or you can use 1 book and 3 scrolls. Along with that, they have a random chance to just kind of give you more scrolls. They have a chance to just give you enchanted scrolls occasionally, which is really nice. So yeah, the next skill I've just put into archery is that my arrows now pierce 2 subjects, which is even more fun. It means that it can go through 2 people, bounce off a wall behind them, and hit the guy behind. I don't really want any of those again. The sword would be nice if I was a knight, but I'm not a knight. God, that's really nice. Ooh, Ring of Celtio. Mispronounced this last time. It's not Celtoic, it's Celtio. Yeah, I'll take that because seeing hidden enemies is very nice. Although I honestly do prefer the Ring of Zygox, which reveals enemies' health bars. You can get out the way, you silly thing. If you take a chicken to the end of the floor, it will turn into a roast chicken when you put it on the campfire. Don't ask, it's kind of cruel, but also slightly funny. And yeah, it's really helpful because it gives you 10 health and a temporary strength increase. Ow! Ah! If I didn't have ball of protection, I would be dead. Literally, that would have been an instant kill. 999 damage. Done. Ooh, this is a shackled. So, if you have a cursed item, you can throw it to shackled. It's actually a way of identifying cursed objects, by the way. If it's not cursed at all, this is what will happen. If it's cursed, however, it will spit out blue smoke instead of white, and say something along the lines of "bind yourself to me," and the item will become God cursed. Now, what that means is if you equip it, it will always be bound to you. There is nothing you can do about it. No one cursed scroll will get rid of it. However, the stats on the item will be greatly buffed. So if it's a very, very strong cursed item, it will be made much better. Oh shit. That is a legendary sword. That is a splash attack bone sword. I do not think I could really get away with not using that. God, I really wish I was a knight on this one. This would have been really fun on knight. The other thing about God cursed weapons is they'd lose their debuff on the ability. So if it was jumping on enemies deals damage, you would get that back instead of still having it be jumping on enemies' heads or feet. Honestly, I'll stick with one I have. Interesting, but no. Interesting, but no. I really don't want a spacer rod. Like, at least I can explain away having a sword because I'm still a strength class. Ooh, I'll take a bow though. Nice, a longbow. Ah, for fuck's sake. Ugh, angry noise. Multi-shot is not affected by the bow stat, which is why I don't really like multi-shot when you're playing a rogue. So it doesn't, the second shot does not actually pierce enemies, it doesn't ricochet or anything, which is really unfortunate. I knew that was quite hard potion. Nice. Sunray. Well, I'll take that. Increased chance of finding magical items is basically the magical items bit is blue text here, so it increases my chance of getting those rather than just a normal item like I'll throw it away. But yeah, it increases your chance of getting the blue items over just regular items. Also, I have straight up found items in the past that just don't have any stats. They are really funny. Oof, 24 damage. Jesus. I am sorry, little Spriggan. Yeah, that's their names. I always thought that they were like goblins or something. No, they're Spriggans. Oh. I can't move where I'm poisoned, so. Off. Two lower luck potions to this can both go to the range because I can't do anything with them. If I was a mage, I could mix potions together to get better potions. Or just different potions, but I'm not, so I have no use for them, so I could do with finding a deranged to throw them to because I have no need for them. No, the deranged does not care if you give them bad or good potions, they just give you random effects. Please don't set me on fire. See? Give me a steel sword. Also, yeah, they can just kind of dig the environment around you occasionally, which can actually make it impossible to leave the level sometimes. I've had that happen, where it deleted a block that you needed to jump up. I was crushed because it was a really good run up until then. I doubt this will be better than what I got, but no, it's not. In fact, it's not that great because you don't really knock out back as a cases. Really? A wave rod? That'd actually be a really nice wave rod. Let's go. Burying bird. Timed. You. I did open the chest, right? Yeah, good. I love that. Organic cage-free dungeon raids grade A chicken. So now my arrows do this. Which is just as helpful as it looks. It's great. I could honestly do with finding a scholar to draw these books. I don't want any of these. Fire shield can be helpful, but I'm not high enough a level to make it worth getting. God, I love having full gun potions. I don't really want to throw them to the fire because, well, I have no need to. Oh Jesus, that's a lot of enemies down there. So another thing to note is that bows are practically useless underwater. I say that, but that was ridiculously useful underwater. Okay, bows are generally useless underwater. Because they'll only travel for a little bit and then they'll stop moving. That was a strange exception that I'm not going to complain about because that was beautiful to watch. You know, it's pretty good. That's very, very tempting because I don't even have a chest piece. If I don't find anything better, then I'm buying that. What boss I've got? Oh wait, no, I know what boss I have. Mushroom Golem. Oh, I hit something. Oh, it's a box. How unuseful. I'm sorry I bounced on your head twice. Pretty broke his bloody neck. Hey, Wisp. Fuck you. Oh! That was satisfying. It's stuff like that, it just tickles me in all the right ways. It's like, oh, yes. Hello, light. Ooh, hi, Golem. Ooh, hi, Golem down there. I saw that. Bloody boulder just approached my arsehole. I'm gonna take that just because Bubba Jump is great. Fuck's that? Take this. And this. Oh, and also, by the way, archery is useless against this guy because he has a stupid amount of, like, just bullet sponge. Yeah, they're all meant to go in a scholar. Now, if I calculate that correctly, I should get 3 books from this. Awful. Okay. Not what I wanted. I mean, like evil transformation, something like that. Actually, I'd be okay with that, honestly. Fireball is useful against this guy. Fine. I will actually really good against this guy because he's not very flame retardant. Yeah, he takes so much fire damage. Fireball! Fireball! Bonk. Ow! You know what I mean? Ricochet is so good. Oh, you silly Spriggan. There we go. Also, quick tip. Wand of Digging is fantastic against a Mushroom Golem. It deals 25 damage if it hits him. That's just a really, really nice thing to know. I would normally take Grappling Hook if I didn't have a bow. Because if you hold up and raise attack, you use a Grappling Hook. But as you can imagine, that can be really bad when you're trying to aim up with a bow. If you hold up and then you aim, you just kind of grapple into your enemy. It's not a good idea. It's how you die very quickly. But honestly, Grappling Hook is underrated. It's quite nice, actually. Especially considering you can head up and down the Grappling Hook. So, you can go down it, or you can climb up it. Very nice. Helpful item. Especially when you're playing as a mage. When you're playing as a mage and you don't have the ability to move when you're casting spells, you can cast a spell while you're on your Grappling Hook. It's like really helpful. I even need a chicken on this one. I did not. Cool. That one for next floor. Was there anything decent in the shop? Do you know what I mean? I did not get a chest plate, so yeah, sure, let's take that. I think I'm kind of just obligated to say that just because of how good it is. Arrow. It's the catacombs. So now I've actually maxed out the archery skill. I'm gonna go into dagger because I'm gonna be honest, this isn't really doing me good. I need a dagger. Bad. Especially considering I forgot I had a dagger and just got dagger skill. So don't have any ID scrolls. Just kind of have it. 6 unidentified potions. Or bad potions. Time to find a arranged. Where what his bloody name was then. Hey. Hey, Lifesteal! Fuck yeah. Woof. Kinda spicy at the moment. That's kind of awful, gonna be honest. See what I mean? Ricochet and piercing is so good. Ah, run away from the scary ass bones. Oof. Hey, ID scrolls. Yes. Nope. Yeah, as a rogue, my main stats go into is strength and dex. Dexterity, because it increases my attack speed, and my ranged attack damage. And strength, because it increases my melee damage. Good. Wait, up until that point, did I flawless this? Jesus. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of forgot just how fun using a bow was. Jesus, I wish I had light feet boots. So light feet boots don't activate traps. So things like those spike traps wouldn't be affecting you. I know I just picked up a good potion. Where is it? Sorry, I said I picked up a potion. Speed or something. Oh, but these bloody things are so annoying. These are called hands. They are infuriating. So they kind of just look at you, grab you, squeeze you to death, and you're just kind of stunned, and you have to try and break out the stun fast enough to, like, stab it. It'll drop you after stunning you a couple of times, but Jesus, does it hurt. That is a enchant. Yes. The reason why I knew that is I've used a recharge scroll and I've used an identify scroll. I might have to kill you and steal all your shit. I really want this. It's not worth it. God, I want to stab you so badly. Just realised. I haven't used for my bloody fireball this one. Why is my intelligence? Huh. I'm gonna be honest, my stats aren't as high as I thought they were. I thought my strength and dex were much higher. Right then, let's go. I'm gonna be honest, the only reason I'm taking the fire here is because it allows me to cook the rat and because it keeps my level. Now I can throw my dagger. Doesn't sound like it does much, but it attacks once. It will only hit once. When it's going out, like that. Next level allows it to hit twice. So the only reason I'm attacking those is because there's chances of pork chops in one of them, which gives you health. Don't ask. Yes, you can find pork chops buried in the walls. For strange reasons. Don't ask. I don't know why, honestly. What I remember is because people, when the game was in its early stages, when the chickens were just added, people were asking the guy to add pigs so you can get pork chops. And he got fed up with it and just added a pork chop to the game that you can find in the wall. I believe that's the story behind it, but don't quote me on it because I'm not sure. I would take it, but the other one's better. Needs to be death protection. Oof. No. Go away. Trophies. That's for mine. I mean, don't get me wrong, it might give me loads of speed. It takes away intelligence at the moment. I'm gonna be honest, my intelligence is nice. Fucking hell, there are so many enemies. Fireball! Fuck! Jeez, I barely dodged him. You know what I mean? It hurt so bad. Ow. Oh my god, that was a full look chest plate. It's the Abomination. Yes, he can be triggered through walls. Don't ask. God help me. I'm probably going to suffer here. So much so that I'm drinking 2 regeneration potions. That is a secret room if I've ever seen one. Oh my god, the arrow came back and smited the hand. Ah! See what I mean about the grappling hook? It just nearly fucking killed me. Ah! Abomination is a pain. Literally in the sense that he hurts, and physically or fucking metaphorically, because he's really annoying to deal with. Okay. Hey, deranged. Let me give you all my atrocious potions, which is pretty much all the ones I have identified. Oh, I'll take a bomb. Thank you, game. Red battle axe. Don't hurt me. How many ID scrolls? Okay, let's carry on. Have my arrows back, so I have 230. It's always nice to have more arrows. Ah, ha, ha. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Plus 3 decks. Not even risking that being an evil pot. I'm gonna take that so I can make explosive arrows. Which, while don't deal same damage as a bomb, are still really helpful. They're much easier to move about than a bomb. I'm gonna take a scholar jump. I'm gonna take a scholar jump. Not much, it can be helpful occasionally. Yes, the joke scroll has actually saved me once, don't ask. Got stuck in the rift on an island, load of enemies, so I used a jump scroll, and by random bloody chance, just so happened to jump straight up onto an island where the light was, and it saved me. Not even bullshitting, it's the funniest thing I've ever managed to save myself with. Don't get me wrong, I still lost the game, but, you know. Point. I'm not gonna go for Son of God's Hammer. Ooh, crossbow. He's really good. Fucking asshole. The game's refusing to give me anything too good because it knows that I've got a decent chance of winning this run. Right then. Range down here. There's a chest on this one. Oh, I've already opened it. Oh shit, hi. Sorry, fairy, I didn't mean to set you on fire. Promise. I've just got Trailblazer boots, so if I walk near you, I set you on fire. Oh yeah. When fairies are in this room, or when you are in this room, you are completely invulnerable to damage. So don't worry about using a Wand of Chaos in here. You cannot take any damage. Even status effects like poison cannot affect you here. I've actually managed to wait out poison by sitting in this room, and it saved me. Well, till the next one. This floor will have Bone Track. Eh, fine, might as well finish it up. Not bad stuff. I really want to kill you. Sorry, I just do. I tell you that I feel what death becomes easy to encounter. So death becomes easy to encounter is basically the glass cannon build of this game. You take any damage and you instantly die, but at the same time, you dish out hilarious numbers. Like, one hit can deal up to like 70 damage. Hey, there's an example of a pork chop. So if you try to pick up that item, you instantly eat it, and you regain 40 health. 40. 40. Just at once. Oh. Ah! That's pretty fucking good. Thank you, game. Damn. Gave me fucking Book of Spirits. Woof. Ah, you prat. Sorry, chicken. By the way, if I get caught off by any of these knife traps, I die. Fuck off, see. I think I just gained health from that encounter. Really funny. I don't know why. I just find it. Yeah, if I'm in danger, I can run back to the pork chop. I know, it was really funny that. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I would rather you sit over here where you're safer. I'm gonna be honest, if I find a reason to be coming over here, things are probably not going on for me. Why are you taking poison damage? Bloody touched you. Okay. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry! Fuck! Ah, bomb! Run away! Oh, you prick! I can't believe you dodged that like that. It's so brutal. Oof. Mercy! Ah, you prick. You flawless, you. I know you don't have much health left. Nearly bloody flawless, Tim. Come on, man. That was way too close for comfort. If I activated that knife trap and died there, I think I would have cried. Well then, this might be the first time that you lot see the rift then. Holy fuck! That's 7 luck! Jesus! Those are some really nice gloves. And it increases my weapon range a bit. Nah. Berries not on this board. We picked up berry. Right then, let's take the bleeding chicken. I said bleeding because it hurt. God, iron quick. Okay then, so now I've gone through that, I suppose we should go dexterity now, because I've still only got 6 dexterity. Oh my god! That's so much luck! Okay, please tell me I still have border protection. Okay, I still have border protection. Okay, so I'm safe from a lot of those threats here. Say hello to the rift. This place is brutal. Like, very brutal. Oh, there's a shop down there, because I can minimap. Minimap is super bloody helpful on this. Also, sorry, just want to say, how the fuck did you get here? Oh, actually. I don't want to accidentally face through the floor. Not only that, but these boots are actually pretty solid. You just caught a glimpse of an enemy that was over here. That was closer. Hey, I hit him. Yeah, those kind of just hide above you and then drop boulders on you. They're very, very mean. You're about to see them. Oh yeah, and these are mages. They are very annoying, you bastard. Just like that. Game over. Well then, that was a very sudden end to a honestly game-winning run. That would have won. Ah, fact that you slide when you're frozen is so frustrating. Well then, suppose I'll do this video here then. Damn, that was a shame. Oh well, bye bye.